Hello there everyone, this is I Am Mark 3 and welcome back to the cold, uncaring darkness of Duskers. And hello doggy, thank you for introducing me and you right then and there. It is much appreciated. I've had a choice which I've been ruminating about since the end of the previous episode, which is... do I want to spend the jump fuel to get over to the mountain ringlet and Heimdall, or do I want to just go ahead and go? Because, quite frankly, there's Class C and a Class A, and the Class A looks very tempting, though it is a bit on the old side. It's only got one infestation type, though, so it should be fairly easy to clear. But if I do that, I will not have enough jump fuel, most likely, to actually get to the actual stargates down here. So, you know, I need to either go to the Defiant and then down to the Anastasia, then to the stargates, or if I go over here and check everything, I will need to jump out and go somewhere else. I guess it really depends on this, doesn't it? What am I going to find in the Defiant? Yeah, okay. I've also been thinking that maybe I've been going a bit overboard with how many spare parts I'm lugging along just in case. Quite likely, because I've got the pry along, I've got the probe along, so those two are needed just in... Yep, my dog's agreeing I'm carrying too much. Okay. The sensor would be occasionally useful, but I've not been swapping into the teleport, so I'm going to take that off. Take off the sensor, take off the mind. The sensor will help if I can't really determine where's safe, but I don't need the spare motion tracker. So I'm going to lighten my load a bit. I'll install the sensor, the mine layer, so I can actually kill things if I need to. Don't want the teleports and things like that, so yeah, that's actually freed up 2 slots. The probe is one I'm going to try and use, though, for scouting around if I need it. The sensors in case I can't determine where's safe using the motion tracker. I know. The thing is, though, with that, I've not actually been, you know, actually using that. I've been going ahead regardless with the motion tracker and taking risks with Tim, so it's, you know, I'm not really playing it that safe, am I? Since I got the spare drones back in, so I've been a lot more risky with things. And sadly, this one doesn't have any sensor communication. So, okay, let us begin. Get Luke out of the way. Okay, let's move Johnny 5 up and get started. And the fuel is right here, though, so that's quite nice, actually. No fuel whatsoever. Well, darn. There's also 2 detection types, so... oh look, there's another generator here. This is looking pretty small, though. But it's another one of those ones where I can't really check safely ahead without doing something stupid because of where things are. Let's actually move the power systems over here and see if that's any better. Okay, there is something I can do actually. So I'll lock down D6 and D4. And I'm going to get my drones out because it looks like I'm going to have to do the old, you know, dock and unload into a potentially hostile area trick, because there's no way for me to proceed without actually doing that. Well, not safely anyway. Either way, I would have to expose my power drone, so that's not ideal. Right, dock at A2. Obviously, this is a pretty small place, but it's got lots of narrow spaces, though, so that's the big problem. So, what am I doing? What the hell am I doing? Moron. I think you guys know what I'm doing there, right? I just started to think, oh, I can go down here and use my stealth field and just go in that way. And it's like, remember, you don't have a stealth field anymore. I miss my stealth field so much. Okay, yep, confirmed there. Flag to room 4. I got so used to the stealth field, but of course I don't have it anymore, so... And that's an inconclusive. Great. There's no safe way to determine, short of... Yeah. I miss my sail field so very much. It let me do so much. And I was appreciating that when I had it, but now that it's gone, I'm appreciating it even more, and I want a new one. Very, very much. And that's also inconclusive, so no safe way to proceed. Which is lovely. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so apparently I've just discovered that I can actually move the ships around while the motion tracker is active inside it, and it won't interrupt the scan. So it will scan whatever's beyond the airlock. That's good to know, actually. That's an interesting little thing there. So if I know where the airlocks are, I can move my ship around with a motion sensor active inside it and just immediately scan everything that's beyond. But since I don't know a safe way to proceed here, I'm just going to say that's fine. I'm not going to use my sensor. I'm just going to go. Yeah, motion tracker and scan are both deteriorating now. I need to fix the scan, but I got some scrap, so that's okay. That's not too bad. No fuel though. So the 4 fuel I've got is all I've got. I think I'm going to risk it and move over to the Heimdall. Then I'll spend a jump fuel to get somewhere else and jump out from there. Rather than going to this Class C salvage class, which has got unknown numbers. No, it's a Class C, so it's small. Because another thing, as I said, about the Heimdall is that it just has one infestation type, so I can figure out what that is. Then I can proceed safely. Now I need to fix that scanner. 10. Damn it. Ship upgrades. Do I have anything spare I can get rid of? Not really. I can swap out the spare motion tracker. That's okay. I think I'm going to scrap... no, that won't give me enough, will it? I'll scrap the teleporter. And the dead gather. So that's that. So that'll give me 10. And that'll let me fix up my current scan. Yeah, okay. Sure, that's spending a bit of scrap, but, you know... I know, boy. What should I call you, girl? I'm just calling you boy, so... Yeah. I think we settled on the fact I've got a male dog, so that's fine. So yeah, there we go. Swap out the defunct, well, the damaged motion tracker for a full one, and I fixed up the scan, so I'm good to go. And I'm going to see if I can actually commandeer the Heimdall, because remember, I still do need to actually salvage a new ship, since my current one is getting more and more unreliable, and I don't have a operational slot in it. So yeah, okay. We have stuff detected. We have a dead drone in room 2. Oh, hello. Well, the news is good so far. We've got plenty of slots. We've got a spare ship surveyor in here. And we got something fitted over there. Oh, actually, that ship surveyor looks like it's a hardwired one. It's blue. Let's not grab just yet. Ooh, defense. Okay, that is good. That is very good. Okay, D10 and D20 are both clear. So I can check that. Just keep pushing forward. Though there's some vent. And what's in here? Another power generator and an interface. So, from the layout, I think that will power up room 4. So that will let me use the turret. Inconclusive, right. I just want to check. Tim feels so sluggish. I really need to get a speed upgrade on Tim as well. I need to check here. And that is apparently clear too. Okay, let's check in here. We have a dead drone, as I already knew. We've got, what's the upgrade? A permanent cannon, so yep. And what does Kelly have? A pry and a lure. Interesting. Okay, we have something nasty confirmed in room 6. But D5 and D16 are both clear. This is actually going really well. The motion tracker is working nicely in this one. Another interface. And able to check other rooms. That's also good. So, yeah. The motion tracker is actually working quite nicely in this one. I am happy with it. Okay, we've got an unknown... Oh dear. Okay, we've got something mobile. That is confirmed because the sensor was off and then it went on. So it should go off again momentarily. Navigate. Yeah, there's something moving. 3 to room 8. Yep, definitely something mobile going on. I was thinking about moving the one thing out from room 6, but the problem with that is that I don't know if it's moving left and right, because I don't know the extent of the ship just yet. So I need to push forward. Whee! I guess the good news is, though, that I have plenty of spare drones right now, so I can actually get lots of names. Okay, D13's clear right now. I'm going to wait, though, in case it's an open door. Yes, that's where the open door is. Okay. So now I know where the open door is. It's between the room above me and the room above that. That's where the open door is. So I need to navigate 2 to room 8 and then generator 2. Yeah, let's do that. Since I now know where the things are. Whatever it is, though, it is pretty mobile, so it's either a combat drone or a swarm. That I think is a combat drone. Yeah, I do think that's a... I don't think a swarm would be moving around that freely, so it must be a drone. However, I can actually deal with that, so I'm going to close all. That's fine. I know I've got the vent in room 5, but that's also okay. And I'm going to move Tim back over here and motion track again, since that's that. And I'm going to open D6 to hack. Off you go, drone 3. Thank you. D6 close. Open D14. Okay, and activate the defense module. So there we go. Oh, there was actually something in there as well. Yeah, since room 4 was it... Wait. In room 10 killed an enemy, so there was something in there too. Okay. Also tells me there's another defense gun. No, wait, there's 3 defense guns. Okay. D18. D6. Yeah, it tells me that I think it's defensive drones because it's only killing a single enemy. So I might as well use this and just clear it all out. Come on, mush, move into the guns in room 10, if you please. And And that should all be now clear. Come on, I'm waiting for the kaboom. There we go. Oh, I do find that sound so satisfying. I also think it's a shame because I've not been able to use the defensive guns for quite a while, have I? Yeah. But this is also why I didn't bother to do the grab. And yep, that's defensive drones and plenty of scrap because they were killed. Excellent. There's 8 scrap in here. Mostly from the killing of those drones. I've not been able to make use of defensive turrets to clear a ship in a long time, have I? Final sweep. Okay, yeah, everything seems to be clear. So, I can just go ahead and sweep the rest of it. D14 and D12. Just go ahead and check the last place because, of course, you can't commandeer a ship without checking everything. And here's the fuel. And yeah, there's another turret here. Okay. Gotta love military ships and their guns. No fuel though, it is a really stingy thing, but okay, that is everything, so commandeer it. Right, what have we got? We got a damaged ship surveyor module installed. It can't carry as much jump fuel, apparently, sadly. But it's got 2 upgrades, one of which is not broken, so that's good. Can't carry as much scrap, but 52 scrap, that is a dream. I can't get that much scrap. But it's in better condition. So, yeah. I'm going to lose a bit of jump fuel for this, though. But other than that, it's better. B-fuel on mothership, 1. Total B-fuel, 1. On mothership, 6. Total jump fuel. Okay, so change to that. 12 fewer scrap, that's fine. Interface is very, very likely to break now. I think that's the urgent priority, fix that thing. And the spare jump fuel transferred across, so okay, that's fine. I don't know why the readout said 5 though. Okay, yeah. Oh, look at that interface. 26.5% chance to fail. But I got enough scrap to fix it, so fix it. And because of that, that is now that. So it's time to use the jump fuel and get out of here. And go somewhere else. I've checked everything there, but going over there is an extra jump fuel though, and it'll only get me that class A. So I'm actually going to move on through Arrakis. So off we go. Wait a second. That wasn't jump fuel total, it was propulsion fuel. This thing only gets 5. Darn. This thing has not got very good engines, has it? Its engines are inefficient. I need a better ship. Already. That is actually a serious downgrade. I misunderstood the readouts. But I'm ready to jump. No, wait. Is that because... Well, that sucks. I can only go to where I came from. I'm going to have to spend the extra fuel anyway. Because apparently, because that's the jump gate I've been to, that's the one that I'm going back through. I know, boy. I know. It really, really sucks. So I need to go to one of these places. You know, if I'm doing this, I might as well actually go back to my original route and go back to Rajak. Though this is interesting because it means that the jump gates actually go to different places. Since that one links straight back to where I came from, that means I have to use the other ones to go to different spots. I was not aware that that was a thing. Well, spend on the jump fuel, off we go. And then I can go straight to here and then to here. Because if I go this way to this class C over here, I won't have enough fuel to go anywhere else, which sucks. Travel. Whee! And board immediately, because I am already all set up. So, onwards! Inwards! Dormant drone found. Alright. Unknown number of infestations. Stable. Class C salvager. Shipbreaker. Communications. Right. See how they're scrambled like... See how they're scrambling like scattered ants? That is a typo there. You want they apostrophe RE because that's the contraction of they are, while there is the implication of owning something. So that's a typo. See how they're scrambling like scattered ants? Don't they understand there's no time to understand, let alone prevent it? Some of us may survive. I mean, probability dictates that they'd just be a pocket. There will be, I'm guessing that's what the garble is, be a pocket somewhere, unaffected, cut off from the rest. You know I've created something, bloggle, 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 that can find these theoretical them, help them, offer them a solution, a bloggle of a continuation of our research, salvation, blah, 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 pose. I've broken bloggle, bloggle stipulation of the ire since we last spoke. The last grain has fallen and the gloves are off. Shit, I'm afraid to hit enter. Tell me this isn't pointless. So these guys were trying to help whoever would come after them because they knew they were doomed. So that's it. Also, apparently I have full tracking of everything. So time to use the new trick I found. Motion, activate. Unknown, dock A2. We know that room 3 is clear, so that's that's okay. Oh. Why did it deactivate when it did the transfer last time? Dock A3. Motion sensor deactivated again? Oh, fine. Dock A1. I know room 2 is empty though, so there is that. Begin. Maybe it's because what the heck is that? Oh, background noise. I love background noise. It makes me so edgy in this game. Okay. Maybe it's because... yeah, actually, yeah, I think it's just background noise. Let's replicate the situation where it worked. And move these other drones out. Like so. A1, close. Okay, trigger motion tracker. Dock A4. Motion sensor deactivated. How curious. Well, that was strange. Apparently I encountered a slight glitch last time then with my motion tracker staying active. Oh well. But it also means that hostiles are in either room 4 or room 6, and I don't know which, because room 7 red is clear. What are you doing? There we go. Unclear on room 4. Right. That's helpful. Aha! Okay. Hostile confirmed, room 6. So whatever's on this ship is room 6. Nothing found. D10. Get out of the way of it. Okay, and move it down to D13. I don't know what that thing is. I must point that out. Okay, we know it's there. Now we know where that is, so let's go ahead and wander up here. Da-da-da. Hello, fuel station! Loot! We gained a jump cell, so that's good, but... let's open D10. Motion. Because I'm going to just send whatever the hell it is out the airlock, just in case. Okay, and A4. Bye-bye. This reminds me so much of the Door Monster video on this game, which is, by the way, what got me to first look into this thing. Because Door Monster's take on it was, I've just been skulking around these wrecks and avoiding all of the sensor tracks and then flushing things out the airlock, because it's a guy that wandered in through your ship and was like, hey, why have you been doing this and hacking my ship and all that? So it was a... Oh, yeah. Okay, I was right to be cautious there. A5. There we go. And that should be ship clear. Whee. No, loot it. Okay, right. And should I... Do I need to tow? I don't think I do. Commandeer. Okay, what do we got? There's no ship modules. It does get propulsion fuel. More propulsion, more scrap, but no upgrades. No, I don't want to come and do that. So I need to loot things. Come on, John. Right, in we go. So yeah, Door Monster was like taking the sense that, oh, it's all survivors, and the survivor was rather annoyed about you're trying to flush things out the airlock, and he points out there might be other survivors that you've just done that because it was just unknown sensor contacts. And then the guy docks at the next ship and immediately starts flushing it all out the airlock again. So you are a sociopath in this game, apparently, because you think everything is monsters and trying to bite your face off. But it's very, very true, so, you know. I don't know, I just found the Door Monster take on this very interesting. If you've not seen it, search it up and... Oh, there goes the generator. I did gain a speed boost and a tow, though, with John, so that's good. That's good. I have grabbed all the stuff. Let's check my drones. Hello, John. You are actually really, really bad, so I'm going to get rid of you. Johnny 5's generator's just packed in, so I need the scrap anyway. Yep. Motion. Let's get John. Scrap you. I don't think I have any spare generators. It's nice to see the speed boost, though. But, yeah. I'm going to have to create a new generator, so that's okay. Execute that. There we go. Right. Okay. And on to the jump gates. I am ready to go. So, jump. And I'm going somewhere over this way. Another place with 4 known systems to Forleth. Travel. Onwards into deep space. So this is very, very pink. There's another jump gate over there, though. But okay, let's just see. Let's see what's in here. Ooh. Ooh. Military outposts. A couple of regular outposts. A couple of fuel depots. Oh wow, there's plenty of stuff around here. Military outpost, though. I think that's... I need to check up on this whole... What is it? Super Predator? Theory... Oh, I haven't looked at these theories, actually, so... I should go through these, but I'm going to go through them next week. But, research outposts, there aren't any in this system. Radical stuff. Super Predator is search military vessels. Grey Goose, search from space stations or fuel depots, so might get some information on Grey Goo. Yeah, might get something from Grey Goo or on Super Predator, so that's something that might happen there. But that is also all the time for this video. So I have reached this new galaxy, Everything in here is actually volatile, now that I'm looking at it, so it's all a bit older, it's a bit more worn down, so... Yeah. Only a couple of infestation types in each one as well, but I'm going to need to use the bypasses and things to get into them. I'm glad I'm in a military ship, even if it's not a very good one. But anyway, it's a Friday video, so here we go. We have 3 drones in need of names. We have Tim, my current leader, who is going around searching all the things. We have Luke, who I'm planning to replace Tim with at some point, as soon as I bother to fix him up, basically. But he's currently acting as our support guy. And we have Brendan, our backup drone. All 3 are in need of the namings. So, if you have any name suggestions, things like that, let me know in the comments down below. And I'll do my usual thing of picking at random for one suggestion from each person to give names to these 3 little drones. So yes, there we go. And next week, I'll start to push ahead, and I think I'll begin with the military outpost flat out, and then move around to the space station. That seems like a good course, because that military outpost is off to the side there. So I might as well grab it, and then I'll be jumping back and forth trying to get things. Ooh, there's another military outpost. There's all sorts of things around here, isn't there? What? How many outposts? Industrial and research ones in here. Another military craft. This is looking very interesting so far. But yeah, this has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the show, and I'll catch you all some other time. I'll see you all later.